What's the connection between Russia's invasion of Ukraine and former President Donald Trump's first impeachment? Here's what to know. On December 18, 2019, Trump, the 45th President of the United States, was impeached for an abuse of power and obstruction of Congress. It all stemmed from a phone call Trump made to the President of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelenskyy, who at the time had been elected to his position 3 months prior. An anonymous whistleblower made a formal complaint about that phone call in August 2019. Notes of the conversation released by the White House showed Trump had urged Zelenskyy to investigate unsubstantiated corruption allegations against former Vice President Joe Biden, who at the time was largely considered to be Trump's primary challenger for the presidency in the upcoming 2020 election. Trump alleged without proof that Biden abused his power as vice president to pressure Ukraine from pursuing criminal charges against Biden's son Hunter Biden, who worked for a Ukrainian energy company. That call reportedly happened after Trump blocked $391 million in military aid to Ukraine. A senior official further testified that Trump made clear during the call to Zelenskyy that any military aid would be contingent on their investigation of Biden and his son. The whistleblower complaint alleged the president used, quote, the power of his office to solicit interference from a foreign country in the 2020 presidential election. Because Biden was Trump's rival leading into the 2020 election, the whistleblower's allegations opened Trump up to accusations he collaborated with a foreign power to influence the United States election, which is illegal. The Democrat-majority House of Representatives then pursued 2 impeachment charges against President Trump. One was abuse of power, and the other obstruction of Congress. The House voted to impeach Trump, and the Senate held a trial 2 weeks later. Impeachment by a Senate vote requires a 2/3 majority to convict, and at the time was controlled by Republicans. The Senate voted 52-48 on the abuse of power charges and 53-47 on the obstruction of justice charges, largely along party lines, and Trump was not removed from office.